Hello, good people, and welcome again to 3-Minute Strategery. I'm Jeff Demarest, and today we're going to talk about the elements of good strategy making. By elements, I mean parts that you can't do without. You can talk about them separately, but they're all interrelated, and you got to consider them all, and all at the beginning. So here's the list. Yeah, don't worry, I'll show it again at the end, and the different parts will pop up on the screen. I'm going to put it right here so I don't get lost. The first thing is the foe, or the enemy, or the bad guy, or the competition. We got to be able to state who it is we're putting into our strategy making as the enemy. We're not going to fight against some sort of abstraction like instability or against an inanimate object like drugs. We're going to fight against people. And the second part of that is we got to have a grievance. We got to say what it is about them that they're doing that we don't like, that we cannot abide, that we want to have stopped. The third part is we got to have some kind of satisfaction. We got to know what it is will satisfy us, will be the remedy. It's what we want. We've got to have some reason for doing this, or there's no sense starting. Those three parts together are oftentimes called the ends in ends, ways, and means. Next part is the guiding grammar. You don't see this in classic strategy talk so much, but it's real important that we at least recognize and have some influence over the guiding grammar and whatever the competition is. That we're not just pulled into saying, oh, this is a revolutionary war, it's a civil war, it's whatever it is. We define the types of things that we're doing and who it's against. The next thing is about capacity. The capacity to make war is one thing, but the capacity to know what kind of strength we have on contact with the enemy, this foe that we mentioned, is even more important. So measuring strength, measuring our capacities, but also measuring strength is real important for good strategy making. The next part is about actions and the things that we're going to do, what they call the ways and ends, ways, and means. Real important in that, though, is not just that we can list the different actions that we take, but we're sure that we can coordinate and orchestrate them. So those are the parts, and every one of them we'll talk about in a different 3-minute strategery. Here's the list again, and notice that I've put on there who, what, why, when, and how, and the ends, ways, and means. And I'll see you in the next 3-minute strategery.